So, good morning, everybody. I picked up Amber. Amber is ready to go to methadone clinic. So that's where we're headed. We're on our way. She's been asking to go to methadone clinic. Today is Friday. When we get there, she'll call her mom, Darla. She'll let her mom know where she's at and what the plan is. I'm gonna drop her off because that's what Amber's been requesting, right? You asked me, hey, I want to go do methadone. You've done it in the past, right? Was it successful in the past? Like, as far as like you
Yes.
like the program?
Yeah, I do. There's still an opiate in my system, and I still feel normal. I know other people might not think that methadone's a good idea, but sitting here looking like The Walking Dead, I'm telling you that just a couple weeks on methadone, out of the sun, and it'll be a total turnaround again. So, thank you for all your prayers, and thank you for thinking of me. And I know last time we thought I was going to make it, but sometimes we have to fall, a few times before we get up and stand all the way on our own 2 feet again. So,
How do you think the conversation is going to go with your mom?
I'm not sure. It's going to be quick. I need to do this before I can really deal with that, So.
She seems very supportive, though. A very strong woman.
Yeah, she is. As am I. As is my daughter.
It runs in your family, like you said last time, right?
Yeah.
And what are you looking forward to about getting on methadone? What do you think? How long will it take as far as getting everything out of your system as you just kind of starting over again?
The methadone will make it where I don't have to chase the pills. And although I'll still be on a drug, I will not have to be out in the streets looking for money to get the drug, to smoke the drug, to get the drug. It's a once-a-day program where, you still feel okay. You're not going to detox. And I can come back from the dead, basically. So it'll probably take a good month before I look, semi-alive again, but I've always been skinny. It's not just because of the dope. The heat, plays a factor. You don't want to eat in the heat because it makes you sick. There's a lot of things that I have to work on, but this is the first step in starting over again. So,
I give you a lot of credit. You're the first person ever to say, hey, I want to go to a methadone clinic, right? You know specifically what you need. You know specifically what program worked for you last time. Sure, you fell. Sure, you didn't go all the way through, but I think it takes a lot of courage. You're just willing to start over, right?
Right.
And I think that's going to motivate others, inspire others, let people know that there's hope out there, right?
Right.
And
last night was the worst night ever.
Why is that?
It was like a mini hurricane. It was dirt storm, then rain, and stuck in it was miserable. And it definitely made me realize how ready I was to try to make a turnaround. I can't say or promise anything, but that today I take the first step, maybe in the rest of my life. So,
yeah, that storm brought a lot of dust.
I can't even breathe. It's all up in my nose.
Yeah, a lot of wind, a lot of water, and so maybe it's like a renewal, right? It's a cleansing that you need, right?
Right.
To start over.
Right.
And so yeah, I mean, you and I talked about this on, was it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Monday.
And here it is.
Tuesday.
And here we are, right? We're literally on our way, driving you. You kept your word, right? You're waiting for me, right? You said you started waiting for me early in the morning, right?
Right.
Because
I was cussing you out. I thought it was a lot later.
You thought it was later in the day.
Yeah, I thought you blew me off.
No. I stick to my word. I stick to my word. I do. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So, thank you for honoring what you said, you know, because
Welcome, thank you too. And you know, even though I might look skinny or I might look sickly, you know, my teeth are missing, whatever, I still have a spirit, I still have a soul, and I still have a drive to survive. So, you know, just keep praying and wish me luck. I can't do this anymore. I can't.
physically tired, mentally tired, you're just exhausted.
I'm wiped out.
You sound exhausted. You look exhausted.
My eyes look exhausted. Yeah, I'm tired.
At some point, a person has to say enough is enough, right?
Right.
Maybe this is your breaking point where you say enough is enough.
Right.
If Art and Lost in Phoenix is offering prayers, offering a ride to a new beginning,
Right.
I might as well jump on it.
Right.
Right? Is that kind of your attitude?
Yeah. And I really do miss my baby. I miss my daughter. I miss my mom. My daughter, she's a little spitfire, but I miss her so much, and I feel so bad. But I want to prove to her that I can change, and I know she's gonna be angry, and she's gonna, you know, manipulate it and play on it. And we're gonna have issues, but I want to be able to see her again. You know? So Jade, I love you. Mom, here I go, trying again. 100 times we fall, but as long as we get back on our feet, it's not over. We haven't lost the war. See you soon.
It's a good point. You know, it looks like you've lost lots of battles, but you're still in the fight to win the war.
Right.
Why? Because you still have a soul, you still have a purpose.
Right.
A lot of people are praying for you, and you know, first and foremost, your daughter, your mom.
And there's a church song, a Christian song. It says, 1,000 times I've failed, still your mercy remains. The thought of losing myself and bringing you praise. But those words right there just tell you, you know, not only do I have, you know, I have to be my number one support, but I do have God on my side no matter what. I do have a mom that still loves me for some reason. You know, a daughter that still loves me deep down. I know she does. And many, many, many other people that could do the same thing that I'm doing right now that could change their whole world. So, we can't give up. The war isn't lost. It's not over. Still alive. Still have to fight, right?
The human spirit endures, right? It overcomes obstacles and challenges, and this is you fighting for a better tomorrow.
Right.
And again, that's where your tenacity comes in. That's where your lineage of your grandma, your mom, you, your daughter, your great grandma, you guys are all just tough women in your family, and maybe that tough spirit is what's helping you get through all of this. Where a lot of other people might have given up,
right?
You're still fighting,
right?
And so I admire that, because that's what you're gonna need to overcome your obstacles. I think you're mature enough to know what those obstacles are. You know what's holding you down, and you have to be stronger than that to overcome. So here's step one.
Right.
And again, I admire that, because a lot of people can't. They just can't. Most people wouldn't have shown up. You did. You're right there waiting for me.
Yes.
And you're saying you're mad at me because you thought it was later in the day, like I didn't show up, I threw you off, and no, here we are.
Because I wouldn't have got out of there. I'd still be stuck in that circle where I was, you know?
Yep. And then you just really want to get out of that circle, right?
Yeah, I do.
When I saw you, you're like, you told me, look how I look. You know, look at how I look. Look how I've
declined
in a few days. So what that means to me is that you care. You care about how you look. You care about how you feel. And because you care, you're willing to make changes.
Right.
So that's the human spirit. That's your tenacity, and it's coming in handy, especially during, what you're about to go through, right? Because it's not gonna be easy.
Right.
But only a strong person can overcome. And so I think your daughter's gonna watch this. She's gonna be super proud. Your mom's gonna watch this. She's gonna be proud. You're gonna talk to them in a little bit, and yeah, thank you for showing up. So I was like 50-50. She'll be there or she'll not be there. But I know I showed up, right? So
Right.
I'm happy for you. I really am, Amber. You deserve the world. I think you're a kind-hearted lady that's just lost right now. And sometimes when people are lost, you just need a little bit of guidance, a hand up, right?
Right.
So this is exactly what it is, and you're willing to reach out and say, to reach out and say, okay, accept the help. Most people aren't. That just shows how sick and tired you are of being sick and tired.
I am, and dirty. Sick of being dirty.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That storm must have really hit you hard, huh?
It did.
Were you like under an awning or something, or?
I was sitting right where you left me.
Wow.
And then I had to get up because it was the dust storm, and then it just was bad.
Yep.
I'm exhausted.
I haven't really slept. What do you see yourself doing, like in a normal life? Like when you're clean, you're good. What do you envision yourself doing?
I don't know yet. I don't envision that quite yet.
You're not there. Haven't thought that far through.
No. I envision myself taking a nap for 2 days. Right? Like that's all the further I can get at this point. It's like actually laying down at some point. I don't know where it goes from here, but I'm taking this step, one step at a time. That's all I know right now.
It's a lot better. That option is a lot better than where I picked you up from, right? I mean, staying there, that black hole,
Right.
just sucks you in, doesn't let you go. So,
Right.
but here you are.
Just tired. I don't know. We're almost there, I think.
We're almost there, yeah. We're another 5 minutes and. Okay, so we're here at the center where Amber's about to walk in for help, and we're outside and have a quick conversation with Amber. Here we are, Amber. This is where you wanted to come to specifically, to this place. You're familiar with this place. You think you're gonna be successful here. You asked me for a ride. Here's a ride. Here's what I could do for you. Thank you for accepting the help. Thank you for your willingness to walk through those doors and start over again, right?
Right.
So you'll talk to your mom, and we'll let her know that you're here, and she can come help you, okay?
Okay.
So thank you very much. We'll talk very soon, so you give us an update, okay?
Thank you.